One of the biggest challenges that I had coming into Collective Genius was that we were generating a lot of off-market leads, but it wasn't enough to get the amount of deals that we needed in order to be profitable. So the great thing about CG is you have this access to all these vendors that can help you with your specific marketing challenges, whether it be online, television, direct mail, cold calling, that can help you elevate those different marketing channels, bring in more leads, and close more deals. One of the biggest challenges that I brought to CG was trying to find the right people for the right seats. When I first came in, it was just me and one other person, and I was trying to get that particular person to do a lot of different things. Do lead management, follow up, but also close deals. And one of the biggest takeaways that I had was help from people operating at a much higher level than me, helping me to break that out and looking at lead management as one role, acquisitions as another. They're two different disciplines. It was something that I never really thought about, but once I found the right people to fill those respective roles rather than trying to cram everything into one, we saw a tremendous difference. One of the biggest challenges that I had with CG and how they helped me solve it was we really didn't have, prior to being in CG, much of a culture. We're a virtual company, and it's hard enough to implement a good culture when you're operating on a virtual level. Connecting with other operators and seeing what they did to bring their team together. The processes, core values, accountability that they brought to the table really helped bring people together. It also helped us weed out the people who really weren't a cultural fit. And as a result, we now have a very small but very tight group of people where everybody respects the other person's role and their contribution, and everyone's grateful for each other, thereby creating a much more cohesive culture. I don't think there really is any reason to be on the fence. Your business will change drastically. Relationships that you build, the friendships, the connections that you make, you're not going to find that anywhere else. Masterminds come and go, coaching comes and goes, but the reason this has been around for so long and continues to grow at such a robust level is because there's simply nothing like it. The caliber of investors as CG is second to none. What's important is the quality of people that they are. It's people who have accomplished so much and are gonna do even bigger and better things 10, 20, 30 years from now. They're gonna make incredible marks, not just in real estate, but just in society as a whole. It's who they are. They're humble. They're not the kind of people that walk in, Jason Lewis likes to say, peacock, right? They don't do the peacocking. They just have a very regular, approachable demeanor about them. And that's across the board, which makes it that much easier to go to them and ask them for help because you don't feel intimidated. You certainly respect everything they've done, but they're extremely relatable. If I had to look at everything that we spend on a monthly basis, this would be the last thing that I would cut, because everything that we do stems from the connections that we build, whether through marketing, whether it be through sales, whether it be through finance, operations. All of that stuff stems from the connections that you make here. So without this is like the heart of what gives us everything that we need to survive and thrive as the market continues to evolve and change. So for us, there really is no question that this is the end game for us. This is where it all starts.